Well, hello, welcome back to Neptune Fish Tarot. My name is Alicia. So, Capricorn, we're going to be doing a love relationship reading for you today. If you have a sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Capricorn, this might be your reading. Just to clarify at the beginning, this is really for anybody. I think this will apply to anyone, regardless of what state of relationship you may already be in, whether you're in a committed partnership, whether you're in separation, whether you just met somebody and you're kind of like in early energies with them, or if you're just completely single and looking for a relationship. I think there's a little something for everybody in the message today. So you're all welcome. So as you can see, I already shuffled up all the cards. I've got 2 tarot decks on the table. I pulled out 5 different oracles. We got a bunch of messages, some advice from Spirit at the end. And so, yeah, we're just going to kind of hop right in here. And the first card I pulled, I asked Spirit for the overall energy, and we did get the Star, which is beautiful. I love this. Capricorn, I do feel pretty heavily that this just speaks to like you're in a real healing space, but you're in a real hopeful space too. I think that you have a lot of hope for the future, regardless of, anything that may have gone on in the past when it comes to your love relationships. Regardless of where you are in them, I think you're really hopeful. Okay. Now, the second energy that I asked Spirit for was to please give us a card to show us like what might be an obstacle, right? What might be like an energy that could potentially trip you up, Capricorn, at this time with relationship, with partnership. And we did get the 2 of Swords. So 2 of Swords, right? That's all about being at a stalemate with somebody. That's like 2 people who are like at cross purposes with one another, who are not on the same page, who are maybe having like mental conflicts almost, but it's not really conflict. It's like not being able to decide like how to move forward. And so we see like, while yes, the overall energy is this hopeful healing sort of an energy, positive, momentum basically forward for you, Capricorn, we do see that a potential obstacle could be, sometimes in partnership, it's hard to want to face everything. It's hard to want to take off the blinders. It's hard to want to have to make a tough decision when necessary. And so that's the warning. That is the warning. And so let's just kind of get right into the message. So we do see right off the bat that for many of you who are coming to the reading, you have like a soulmate type of spiritual divine partnership, however you want to call it, soul contract, whatever the case, with somebody. So coming into this reading, you know who this person is. You are connected to them, even if you're not together, even if you're in total separation, even if maybe coming into the reading, you have no intention of ever resuming a partnership with this person. This person is indicated here. 6 of Cups and Lovers. That is soulmate, twin flame, divine union, all day long. That's what that energy is, right? So, but then when we keep going into the reading, we have this 5 of Swords with this 10 of Wands clarifying. And so, yeah, clearly there's been some kind of, definitely some kind of conflict. And it looks with the 10 of Wands like it's really culminated to, it's gone way beyond just like maybe a bitter argument or, like a temporary fight or something like that. I feel like this partnership is definitely on hold. Doesn't have to be forever, right? Like with these kind of connections, with these kind of spiritual connections that we have with people, they're never really over. I mean, in my view, they go from life to life to life to life, right? And so but within this lifetime, within this time that we are in right here, right now, we see that there's definitely like it just got heavy. It got quarrelsome. There's a lot of verbal was a lot of verbal conflict, maybe some game playing, manipulation. I don't know, whatever the case, it doesn't matter. But we see the Ten of Wands. We've come to a place where, yeah, Son of Swords. That's the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Like Capricorn, you've walked away from the situation, which probably is why we have the Star as our overall, because I feel like this is just something that you're sort of like recovering from right now. Maybe it's your person, reverse the rules if it applies to you. But then we have the last card in the top row is the Daughter of Wands or the Page of Wands. And so we do have we do see this forward momentum, right? It's like, I don't know, it's weird because it's clarified by the Four of Cups. And so normally with the Four of Cups, it's kind of like this sort of like energy, this emotional energy of just sort of like being bored or disinterested. But in this card, I read it a little bit differently. It's like with the Daughter of Wands, it's like the universe here in this Four of Cups is sort of offering you like a gift. And I think the gift is that there's this sort of renewal. There's this fresh energy that's come over you, Capricorn. And I think you're ready to sort of dig back in and start a new trajectory, start a new path. And so I think that's wonderful. I mean, it's as wonderful as it can be, right? I mean, that's not wonderful. Okay. That energy there is not wonderful. Being in an emotional place where, your cups are all knocked over and, and you're having to kind of walk away from something that was emotionally, very disappointing, clearly. That's not wonderful. But what is wonderful is that, we kind of see you kind of gathering yourself up and just sort of recognizing that, we have to keep moving. We have to keep going. Okay, so that brings us down to the second row. And here we have a lot of pause and some timeout energy. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Swords. So again, a page. Seven of Swords, we've kind of looked around. We didn't quite meet up with our expectations here. I mean, when you have this kind of connection in a partnership, it's hard not to really get wrapped up in the idea that there's going to be some really big outcome, right? And then when it doesn't quite play out like that, it's like back to the drawing board, right? Page of Swords. We're going back to a page energy where we have to kind of like rethink and relearn. And you see that with the Hanged Man next door here. And the Seven of Pentacles again. So you've got Seven of Pentacles into Page of Swords into Hangman into Seven Pentacles. So these four cards is kind of like it's kind of like a block where it's like, okay, yeah, Hanged Man, I can hang back, Capricorn, for a minute and like look at the situation with new eyes. And what is there to learn, right? What have I learned? When I get into the Seven of Pentacles and I'm kind of looking around the garden, it's like, okay, what can I take away from the situation? Because this experience is exactly for your learning. I mean, no doubt about it. That's what divine partnerships are here to do, is to give us these experiences, right? So we can take away some kind of learning so that we can elevate, right? And we can grow. This is all part of growth. And I think that, in the last bit here, we see something nice. There's a three of cups. It's a renewal. Okay. And again, we have another page of pentacles. So look, the sun shines again, right? We have friends and family, we have community, we have other projects and other things that we're working on. We're becoming a higher and better version of ourselves. And, we're willing to put in the work to do that. In the Mother of Wands, that's the Queen of Wands, right? This is having that creative nurturing quality of a queen, right? So we're feeling okay, we're feeling confident, we're feeling like we can rebound and sort of get back into the swing of things, right? And slowly but surely, Knight of Pentacles, right? We're graduating. We're kind of going from this page into this night, and we see ourselves, we have grown, we have learned, we're ready, with all of these pages to sort of begin anew, and to be open to some new experiences for ourselves. And so this is where the reading kind of ends. At the end, at the bottom of the decks, we had the Eight of Pentacles. Again, that shows us, really focusing in on our pentacles. We got a lot of pentacles energy at the end of this reading. And Queen of Swords. So we're cutting away, right? We're cutting away something that really it wasn't working out for us, right? We've gained a new perspective, and we're setting off to work again. To take this cup from the universe that the universe is offering us, and to set out on a new path, a new trajectory that's going to bring us long-term success, that's going to bring us into a nurturing, be able to have a nurturing partnership. So maybe we decide to go back to this, but maybe we don't, right? And I don't think at this stage of the reading, Capricorn, that you've made that determination. I think that, like I said at the beginning, you're really just in an optimistic and a hopeful healing mode. I think you've come through a lot of the worst of it, or you are going through it now. And I think at the end of the day, you are really graduating into these queen energies, right? Like, where you have emotional mastery. Okay, you're up leveling here. You're going from this page energy to this knight energy to this queen energy, right? So we see you sort of like gaining strength, building rank, really getting yourself to a place where, you know, you're feeling kind of calm, and you're feeling balanced, right? In your emotions and in your mind. And, you're working to bring something sustainable, something long term, something, Capricorn, you're an earth sign, right? Like, this is all earth energy. Something practical, right, for yourself. So that when love does present itself the next time, you're going to be wiser. And you're going to be able to be in a state of mind where you can make a good decision for yourself. All right. So let's go up here to the oracles. And let's see, we had Moonology, had two Moonologies come out. The first one was the Void of Course Moon, that nothing will come of the situation. And yes, I think you know that. I think you are fully aware that is the case, and you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, I think that's true. I think you are really close, because, like I said, we do see you sort of slowly but surely, but steadily, really coming into a secure place. And I do think that you're about ready to be in a position again to open yourself up to relationship, to love. There is no place like home. Indeed, there is no place like home. And it's time to go. Yeah, it's time to get moving again. It's time to start out on a new adventure, and to just know that, you know, as long as you are feeling safe and secure within yourself, that's going to open up the energy, the field to others, are going to magnetize to that. So time to go, time to get going, Capricorn. Focus on love. And that's the thing. Look, if you are coming to this reading and you're ready to maybe perhaps draw in something else, maybe you've decided that you've had enough of this and you're ready for something new, that which you focus upon is what you're going to bring in. So focus on what you want. If partnership and a new love relationship is what you would like, then that's what you need to focus on. Look for the good in everyone, right? And like I said, I do see you in a really, really good mental space, and so that's awesome. And then Bluebird, you are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. I do feel that for you. Like, I do feel this overall energy, that you are coming into a time of happiness and into a time of peace. I think that you've worked really hard to get there. And I think that, as these next weeks and perhaps months unfold, I think that the more that you focus on this, on the love that you desire, the more that the universe is going to be able to bless you and bring, like I said, those energies. You're going to magnetize those energies to you. They're just, they're just waiting in the wings. Like your person, the person who you're going to meet up with next, as long as you're open to that energy coming to you, it's coming. You just need to be in the right place in order to draw it to you. Okay. And so, yeah, just focus on what you want. And I do believe that it will come. Now, I did pull out some romance angels, and let's see what we got here. I didn't even really look at them yet. So, okay, nice. Calling in your soulmate. So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Yeah, so again, if this is somebody new that you want to call in, definitely you've got to use your imagination with us. You've got to use affirmation, visualization, and prayer for it. And love yourself first, Capricorn. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And that's true. When you tap into your own worth, again, that just helps magnetize others too, because they see you as an authority on yourself. And then codependency, okay? If you have any tendencies, and I don't know, I don't know you personally, Capricorn, but addictions can affect your romantic life. And addictions can be a lot of things, like being needy or something like that is coming through. I don't know why. So when it comes to your divine counterpart, right? Really best to just allow the release of this person, right? Allow them to go and do what they're going to do. Allow yourself to go and build and grow and do what you're going to do. And, if in the future it's meant to be that you're supposed to be together, the universe will orchestrate that. There's really not much that we would have to do when it's a divine partnership like that. So then we had make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, for sure. Always listen to guidance that you get, especially when it's from spirit. And then give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Well, that's up to you. Never say never, right? I guess as the old saying goes. Like I said, if this divine partnership is going to come back around in time, that's up to you. You can decide to give it another go, or you can decide, if you really want to, you can decide just to call in somebody brand new. It's your choice. And don't ever let anybody convince you otherwise. You're not obligated. There are no rules in relationships, in partnerships. You know, our life is ours to lead. We have free will. So just focus on what you want. If a relationship is what you want, I do see you being in a really, really positive space. Um, you know, to call that in, to call that in for yourself. So that's what I got for you today, Capricorn. Interesting reading. I do wish you the best of luck with this. And yeah, if you liked the video, just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you guys on the next one.